Well, I think that one of the conversations that has been started as a result of this partnership with Patty and the Spurs is really having a more in-depth awareness of where we are in this place called San Antonio. And I think that other NBA teams, other professional associations across the United States and globally serve their community that much more by being able to acknowledge the indigenous heritage of the places where they reside, so that they can have a better sense of relationship with the land and the communities that they're a part of. We can't deny our history. Denial of our history only perpetuates the trauma. And this allows us to be able to connect with people far and wide and to say, be proud of who you are, love your ancestry, all of your ancestry, and be able to walk in the world, high, with your head high and knowing that you have something beautiful to offer wherever it is that you're from.
January 19, and we're in San Antonio, Texas, passing the Alamo Dome, the old home of the San Antonio Spurs, and we're on the way to the now home, the AT&T Center, for a game against the Miami Heat for the NBA's first ever Indigenous Night. Pretty special. At tonight's game, we are acknowledging the local Indigenous people of San Antonio, the Tapilam Kwawiltekan Nation, and the surrounding Indigenous people throughout South Texas, but also throughout the whole country, especially the NBA cities that we travel to play these games, in an effort to bring light, to share, to promote their cultures and their traditions, which will hopefully continue to be a consistent part of the NBA culture, knowing how rich the Indigenous heritage is in the United States. Practicing culture is a lifestyle, no matter how far away I am from home. So to have a night like this, is just the end product and an opportunity to do what I already do anyway. That's why I'm very grateful for the San Antonio Spurs and everyone that has helped make this happen, to be able to use that platform as a way to educate people on Indigenous culture, especially where they're from and where we work and play these games. So this all just comes back to identity and understanding who you are, so that you can educate people on these things, to continue to let the traditions live on.
bronze guard number 8, Patty Mills.
I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land we have all gathered here today, the Tap Pilam Kwawalteka Nation, and pay my respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging, in an attempt to highlight the need to preserve, protect, and promote traditions and culture of all Indigenous people throughout the world. I'd like to thank the San Antonio Spurs and everyone who contributed in making this the NBA's first ever Indigenous Night. So in the words of the Honourable Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., we are not makers of history, we are made by history.